as a test anyways. I'm getting all excited.
Other news from Capitol Hill. Democrats have unanimously elected Hakeem Jefferies of New York to lead the caucus, making him the first African American to head a political party in Congress.
Yeah,
Jeffries,
we
who's
talked about him
52, will succeed Nancy Pelosi, who
yesterday.
led House
Where is
Democrats
he
for 2
from?
decades.
Is he from Louisiana?
Congressman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said the party could have benefited
Jeffries.
if the election to lead the party was contested, saying, quote, "This is the significant generational change that we've seen House Democrats in several decades. I personally believe that we would benefit from a debate on what that means," she said.
Oh my God!
Look,
Now,
I'm gonna tell you.
I,
Go.
the Democrats always talk. They always talk about let's. She said, "I believe that we would benefit from a debate on what that means." Get the f out of here, bro. Like, what it means is identity politics. And you know what else? Oh, they're finna say it on here. I think he was a Clintonite. You know what I'm saying? He was a Hillary Clinton, lap boy. And that's probably a big reason why he was chosen, because it was a unanimous decision, and also because he's a black dude. Because, like I say, it's identity politics. But he was a Hillary Clinton one, and she's talking about we would benefit from a debate on what that means. Like, we worried about fucking how we gonna pay for our freaking food. We worried about how the BlackRock is buying all the houses and we can't even buy one. We worried about how you got all these Airbnbs and owned by corporations, and regular people can't find a freaking apartment to rent.
And they're trying to regulate the fact that if you do have an Airbnb, that it's got to be only up to so much, because they don't want too much control in
the rent
outside of their hand.
they're rent controlling with this shit. It's so much going on. She talking about let's debate on what it means, that the
She
significance of this black guy being
well,
in. Get the
but that
freak out of
that
here.
but that
Get
comment right
all the
there.
way the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you picked up. It sounds like you picked up on it too. But like, that comment alone is very, like, she
Revealing
she
of the
is hate.
liberal, like,
Yeah,
the neoliberal.
she's such a hater. And like, but at the same time, like, because I mean, when I saw it, like, I hated to be like, I don't want to hate on a black man, getting a position like that. But for me, knowing to some extent that why he got it, it kind of bothered me.
It bothers me because the guy is not he's not a real left. He's not a progressive. His politics is not progressive. He's total line politics. He's, like I say, Clintonite, and it's just identity politics, and it's throwing the black people a bone to
But
make them
but
feel like they won
no,
something
but it's
through
not.
this
No,
guy
no,
being
no. But no,
elected, and they're gonna get
it's
votes.
perceived. It's perceived. See, because it's another token. It's another one of
That's what
those.
I'm saying.
Okay, so I mean, they're not throwing. No matter what it looks like, they're not throwing black people a bone. This is another way to rob from black people, because obviously Jeffries is somebody who's going to, kowtow. He's gonna do what boss and master tell him. He's gonna be, what do they call it?
But the people perceive it as, as an accomplishment. It's tokenism. Like Barack Obama becoming president, like
Yeah.
them putting the lady from the
What
Underground
what
Railroad on a dollar bill or $20 bill or whatever, which they haven't even
Yeah.
done. But just stuff like that. Like, they feel like, black people, that makes them feel like, oh, we accomplished something.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly, bro, like, we have a lot of big problems that could be solved easily. And I mean, if we had, like, honest, like, if history was taught, like, properly worldwide, I mean, especially here in America, but worldwide, bro, like, I mean, things like, people would understand a lot differently. So many people here wouldn't believe that they're really, that they're outsiders. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, like, black people, because that's who's really getting taken advantage of through a lot of this, because
Well, we're all getting screwed because this is the liberals. This is how they
but but
do it, and it's
but
like this is politics. So it's like incremental change, and then
but to
whenever you
see
get like some kind of token, now let's just debate about what it means forever. Like
but
what
everybody's
is
not getting screwed. Everybody's not getting screwed. Now, I mean, maybe now overall, yes, but I mean, as far as like with this decision, like this is meant to benefit certain groups, because even though you see a black face, or if you want to call it a black face, but this is probably more of a loss for black people than what they're making it out to be. And that's the part I'm talking about. Like, it's more of a loss. I mean, it's more like, it's the whole idea that they are they've done something spectacular, because this is supposed to change the views of people, but mostly black people, because they know that they've lost a lot of people within the last big race. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be things to tie them back in. This is going to be one of the things that they point out to say that, hey, we're really the people on your side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right? That's what they use it as, and but it's really about the damn votes because they use the black people as a voting block.
yeah, because I mean, this one thing, like, all right, we're talking about 365 days times 4. Compared, like, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about like what, 1,300 shit, uh, almost 1,500 days, and out of all of those days, uh, what actually is getting done
That's
in
what I
that
was
turn?
point I was trying to make because that's why I honed in on this. I personally believe that we would benefit from a debate on what this means. Meanwhile, we need this, that, and the other, and they over here having a. Let me play some more of this.
Said while Jefferies is a member of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, he's been at odds with some progressives in the House. In 2016, he backed Hillary Clinton over Bernie Sanders. Last year, he told The Atlantic, "There will never be a moment where I bend the knee to hard left democratic socialism," he said. On Wednesday, Democrats also elected Catherine Clark of Massachusetts to serve as whip and Pete Aguilar of California to serve as chair of the party caucus. Meanwhile, House Democrats have finally obtained Donald Trump's tax returns, ending a multi-year.
The views and events expressed here are totally whacked and are not necessarily the views of anyone.
Choose your destiny.
Battle. The Treasury Department released them to the House Ways and Means.